Hello everyone, this is Cody from the Rancor's Brothel. Are you looking for dice and other gaming accessories for your group? If so, check out our friends over at fanroll.com, where you can find unique dice and premium quality accessories for your table. And if you're looking for something really special, they do customization as well. Fans of the Rancor's Brothel can save 10% by using the promo code RB10 at checkout. That's R as in Rancors, B as in Brothel, 10. Not only can you get yourself some great dice at a discount, but you can support this podcast as well. So check out fanroll.com today and use promo code RB10 at checkout. Tell them the Rancor's Brothel sent you.
The Rancor's Brothel presents a Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
Out of the abyss.
So another podcast that I listened to was talking the other day in their opening banter about what is your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I listened to that too.
Did you?
Yeah.
It got me thinking. I don't know what you guys' favorites are.
Thin Mint, hand down.
Really?
Fact. No question.
Frozen Thin Mints.
Exactly.
Well,
They gotta
yeah,
be cold.
yes.
Put them in
Gotta
the
be cold.
freezer.
It goes without saying.
Correct.
So this is a whole Thin Mint table.
Correct.
I will choose Thin Mints, but my second
There is no second.
is Tagalongs.
Nope.
Aren't
Oh,
those
see,
the
that's
ones
a-
that
see, I
with the
didn't even
peanut?
discuss tagalongs.
Is that the chocolate covered peanut butter?
butter,
Yeah. And then third is lemon cookies.
Really?
Yeah. But my daughter loves lemon cookies, so those are the ones that end up getting purchased.
What about you?
I'm mostly a Thin Mint guy, but I'll do the lemon cookies for sure.
Really?
Absolutely. They gotta really, especially if they're, I don't know, they're not bad out of a refrigerator, just not frozen.
What?
I don't know
The
what.
lemon cookies?
Yeah, I don't know- I don't know what it is.
Don't put the lemon cookies in it.
I do. I don't know why.
Well, you're fucked up.
See, up until this year, my favorite was Samoa's. I loved Samoa's.
I don't even know if I've ever
Until you
had
listen to this
Samoa.
podcast.
No, I found a new favorite this year.
Oh, yeah?
The Toffee-tastic is... I love shortbread.
Never heard of it.
And those ones, I discovered those this year, and those are my new favorite.
It's a gluten-free cookie.
Is it? Interesting. I didn't care about that, but
Well, now I hate it.
I mean,
vegetable
so
soup.
like legitimately, the only answer is Thin Mints in the freezer. That being said, if you said, "Hey, here's a box of Samoas," I'm not gonna say no to a cookie. I'm a fat kid. You know what I mean? But
Hey, we're out of Thin Mints
I'm-
because we
I'm
ate
not
them
ragging
all.
on Thin
All we've
Mints
got
at all.
left.
like Thin Mint is just Thin Mint is a superior cookie. Like they talk about ranking things, that's like an A tier cookie
I don't know that I've ever had them frozen.
You have to.
because they remind me a little bit of like
Andy's Mints.
Yes.
yeah, like no, but I mean like when you freeze them, they're a little bit more like well, I guess if you ever had Andy's Mints and ice cream, or like something about like the pepperminty and the frozen
And
is
they don't melt on your fingers as quickly.
See, I've had problems with mint flavored stuff ever since I got really sick on
Rumplemans.
Huh?
Rumplemans.
No, it was Hollywood Bar and Film Works had an alcoholic sundae with creme de menthe in it, and it got me sicker than shit.
Dude, creme de menthe cake is the best. My aunt makes a creme de menthe cake for my sister's birthday every year because it's her favorite. Dude, it's so good.
trashed.
Sounds amazing.
But yeah, no, I mean that's in my opinion that's the only answer. But then my family did put a lot of things in the freezer, so like I don't eat Little Debbie's unless they're out of the freezer.
Really?
Yeah, like if you take probably my favorite is Swiss rolls.
I was gonna say Swiss rolls. I think would be really good like that.
Yeah, because it turns all like I don't like cream in like cream in a soft dessert has never been like donuts, filled donuts. I don't like those very much. But that's the thing, if you put it in the freezer, it almost turns into like an ice cream. So then when it snaps, the chocolate snaps as a bite, kind of like a cookie, and then on the inside it's kind of ice creamy. So yeah, my dad will put Swiss rolls.
Did that with
and,
Nutter
like,
Butters.
I've seen Nutter Butters.
Yeah.
Like any of those soft, I know they're not all Little Debbie, but any of those like soft cakey things, my family used to always put them in the freezer.
So my grandmother always had like a king size package of Reese's cups in the fridge. So I have a hard time eating them when they're not cold now because that's what I grew up
My
with.
dad
from
did
grandparents' house.
what are those called? Are they Hostess cream pies? What are those?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the freezer.
The oatmeal cream pies?
Oatmeal cream pies, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff is much better in my opinion out of the freezer because it hardens up. Well, not and the Charleston chews. I like the Charleston chews out of the freezer
Yeah.
because they kind of snap, as opposed to being so chewy.
Welcome to Sweet Talk with the Rancor's Brothel.
Yes, fat kid moment is over.
No, it's not, Jeff. No, it's really. It lingers with you.
Are we
like,
transferring from fat kid to neckbeard? Is that what it is?
It lingers with you like clotted arteries. That's what fat kid talk does. Shit, there was something else I was going to say. Carry on.
So last time, you guys went and met, what's his name? Vizeran Devir in his wizard's tower, gave you the whole plan for a ritual to banish the demon lords and everything like that. And you guys are ready to set off into the Wormwritings.
With our Pawaflis.
Oh, yeah, you got
And
Pawaflis.
amulets of protection from fiends.
Yeah, one-time use.
Yeah.
So, what are you... I know you... What?
You got into... I don't know if this is me or not, but you've got into gesticulating a lot more than you did before, and you did a great almost knocking your king-size Burger King cup over, and then, it just totally... You went, oh, I didn't knock it over on the table, and you came back, and you had no idea what the hell you were going to say next. It's just blank.
Squirrel.
We're missing the Stoli. I was way more together when I played with Stoli.
I mean, Spencer loves bringing booze.
I almost bought a bottle and brought it today.
Get on that Drizzly app.
No.
It probably costs more to deliver it than a bottle of Stoli actually is.
Yeah.
It's a $30 minimum anyway. At least it was in Indy.
So, you guys are setting off into the Wormwrithings. What are you doing with your people?
I think we decided we were going to create a supply picket line.
Yes.
Okay, so with you guys as the main group moving forward,
Correct.
how many people are you dragging with you, and how many are you leaving behind? I'm just trying to get an idea in my head of what's
We're
going
dropping one or two at a time like breadcrumbs.
Well, I think that, again, military supply line, Putin, you have to have a convoy that takes care of, sort of food and supplies and communication.
I really hope by the time this airs, this is done. That's done.
It won't be. Not unless he's dead. Always possibility.
Possibility. I'm talking about, at this point, almost a year from now. So
We can hope. Or you're listening to this in your underground bunker and the entire world is irradiated.
thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
We can't make any more content, but thanks for
Welcome
listening.
back to Fallout Public Radio.
Fallout. Brothel.
God, that's sadly somewhat realistic. So no, you have to have a supply line. So my thought was we had rolled for scouts, and the idea was that the scouts.
I know the scouts are staying ahead of you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Us as the main contingent, and then I think that we would use some of the others to create a picket. I don't know how far we're going. Now that we can look at your map, maybe that will help.
Yes, I did finally remember to print out my map.
But are there spots that would make a good base camp? Are there places we can start to take over?
Because main base was like the safety chamber around the tower.
Yes.
Correct.
So right here is a Raj. That's the tower you were leaving.
Okay.
And you are coming over about, what is that? 48 miles into the Wormwritings. So you got...
Let me see can I see your map?
Yeah.
Can we average how long a day's travel is?
8 miles.
8 miles.
Bum, 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 bum.
But that's at a medium pace, correct?
Yes, that is a medium pace.
Now, is there...
And since you have scouts ahead of you moving, they have to go at a medium pace to be able to do their job.
Right.
So a Raj is where we're going, or is a Raj?
that's where you-
is where we're leaving.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
We're going towards like that dot.
Gotcha.
You know that the dot on there marked the vast oblivion. That is where he pointed out that there was a beholder.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And
And
so,
the nest that he pointed out to you is less than a hex away from that.
okay. It would be nice to have... It's 8 miles, you said.
No, it's 8 miles in a day. It's
Right, yeah.
48 miles.
Okay. But it's... How much is it each hex?
24 miles.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So the Vast Oblivium, which is where the Beholder is,
Is about 60 miles all told.
for Mirage.
Yes.
And the next square over from the Vast Oblivium is where the nest is.
Yep.
Which is 24 miles. So we're actually looking at 80 miles to get there?
No,
It's closer.
it's 48 miles to the nest. It's 12 more miles to the Vast Oblivium.
Okay. Then in that case, what I would want the scouts to do personally, and I'll toss this out here, is that what would be ideal would be to have a base camp within a day or day and a half's ride of both of those areas. Does that make sense? If we could have something that's, like I said, I don't know, because hopefully the idea is that the scouts are kind of looking for a path for us to travel and then coming back and reporting and looking for a path, and they're kind of circling. But the idea would be is if one of them can find a base camp, then it would be nice to have some veterans or something else just as a fallback point if somebody's injured, if somebody's dying or whatever.
So if you're setting up a picket, how far are your pickets apart? You doing like a mile every half mile, or what?
Oh, no.
We don't have enough people to do
We don't
it
have
in a
enough
mile.
people to do
How
that
many,
much of a
how many
convoy.
people did you take? I forget.
Isn't it like all of these?
I don't know that we're taking all of them.
I thought we did. I thought that's why you printed them off.
4, 5. Well, we have all of them because there are 5 veterans.
Well, some of those are our scouts, though, right? They were ahead of
Yes.
Yeah, those are the scouts.
I believe there were 4 scouts.
Yeah, there are
this slogan?
four total scouts.
This is Enclave. Well, it's double-sided and it's different.
Yeah, but we didn't have Lord's Alliance guards, right?
You had
I have it in my notes somewhere.
you had something from Lord's Alliance. I don't remember what.
Yeah, it was a total of 4 scouts,
Yeah, you had Lord's Alliance guards.
and we had Iron Fist, right, as well.
We also didn't know how far we were going either, so now that I know how far we're going, maybe we do want to go as a full contingent.
Instead of having,
It
like, an
is
actual
going to
pickup line.
limit just this area where you're going through worm tunnels. It's going to limit how many people you can move through there at a time.
Are any of us? Well, I mean, Troy's Underdarky. Is any of you're kind of Underdarky.
Kinda.
Like, are we looking at a Dune situation here? If we take a lot of heavy people in armor, like we're gonna blah, and then the worms are gonna come. Because it'd be real.
Not
real.
if we do the dance. When we walk.
My son does that in karate. It's called a crescent step.
Okay. As long as we do that, it'll be fine.
I'm just saying, because what would be great is let's take the contingent, the veterans set up like a base camp, the scouts continue to find us paths and other things of interest, and then we have a fallback point. So we could go and like try and get the nest and fall back, and then maybe regroup and think of something, and then go back to the Beholder Oblivium or whatever, and then fall back again. And then you could even send riders back so that they could take the egg for us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So maybe less of a picket, and maybe we're moving more as a contingent. But
We
I
have a
think it
cart.
depends on the Wormwritings.
We have a cart or a wagon.
It doesn't have a top on it, though.
No, this one does. We called that.
Okay.
It's made of metal too.
Really expensive.
Just the top is.
Well, yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you only need a shield from the top.
It's just like the president's limousine. It's only armor plated on the top. Don't worry about the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys head out. I already rolled for your encounters and everything like that.
Did we do good?
You did fairly well, yes.
Nice. Good for us.
So we beat everything. Level up.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Let me see. I know I did roll a couple of encounters, but
It's the just hand it to Jeff and win card. Why are you rereading it?
Because last time I tried to use it, you told me no.
It's because it's not what you think it is.
It's a good luck card. It kind of just gives you what you want.
No,
for the
it
most
doesn't.
part. For the most part.
Except for, like...
It says, or any manner. That's pretty fucking broad, don't you think?
No. Not when we're talking about the extremely rare things that we have to go find.
What, an egg? I'll use it when somebody crits on me.
okay, so you guys set out from the tower. You move out, you set up a central camp to branch out from, start sending your scouts out to find paths through.
Crescent steps.
One of your scouts reports back to you on the second day out after you've set up the camp and everything, they saw signs of a drider. They didn't engage. They let it pass.
Solid plan.
Yeah. You send your scouts back out. So you have your base camp, right?
Yes.
You're sending your scouts out. Are you pushing forward,
Yes.
or are you waiting for them to come back and tell you where you're going?
No, I think
Okay.
that we're pushing forward with the thought that they should be doing. So you can do 8 miles in a day, right?
Yes.
The thought would be they're doing in sort of rotation. They're doing like 4 to 6 out and then coming back. You know, so obviously, like we're only seeing one scout like every.
2 hours.
No,
if they're
no.
on a rotation.
No, it'd be much longer than that. I mean, it would be like so. Like if a scout goes out, we won't see that scout again until for like another 24 to 30 hours or something.
Oh, I see what
But
you
they're in rotation, so we're seeing a scout every.
Unless they find something to report and come back.
Correct. Yes. They find something, then they come straight back. But then the idea is that we would be setting a pace. So they're moving at say 80 to 90% speed, right? We're moving at like 60% speed, and then the caravan's moving at like 40% speed. You know what I mean? So we
Okay.
may not be making that 8 miles a day, but the thought is that if they move 4, set up camp, we come back, we have a place to stay. You know
Gotcha.
what I mean?
Yep.
But our knowledge is going to go out probably a hex and a half in directions.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Keep us from being snuck up on, even though your encounter table will allow us to be snuck up on.
Well, not necessarily snuck up on. You do encounter a on your third day out. Second day goes fine. Everybody, roll me a perception check. Let's see who's going to notice what.
That doesn't count, probably.
Why not?
If you let it count, you can let it count. I just threw it because it was in my way.
19.
Same.
It's real easy to see, though, which is nice.
12.
12.
Well, I had to have done better than that if I rolled that. Where's it at on this sheet, Dave? There it is. 19.
19.
We
3
all
19s.
rolled 19.
The three of you notice movement up ahead. You see a troop of drow coming.
Define troop, please, Jeff. Like a
What is
trio.
Yeah, like a number. Number would be good to have.
Well,
Like a century.
Are they
don't-
on? Are they
No.
on lizards?
Like
no, not a century. About a half dozen drow, and you see a gang of bugbears with them.
Now, Jeff, define gang.
Are they like this kind of gang?
Yes, that's how they move through the Underdark. Bugbears.
That's how you throw off the worms.
echolocation.
Yeah.
You see about a total of 7. 7 bugbears.
So a baker's dozen of potential enemies.
Yeah. How do you guys react? Are you going to try and avoid them? Are you going to try and talk to them? Or are you going to run up and kill them?
Are any of them female?
You got a 19. No,
Do they see us?
they haven't noticed you yet.
Are they wearing insignia?
I mean, there's a noticeable spot where that insignia would be,
Yeah.
isn't there?
It depends. I mean, it depends on what they're doing.
True.
If they don't have insignia obvious, maybe not.
If he had if Mulvayas had rolled higher, I would say yes.
Okay. Can I see the map?
Kira likes to think she knows all about the drow, but Kira doesn't actually know. Cody
That's fine.
knows.
Yeah, no, I just want to see the map. How far away are we from a drow stronghold?
A ways away.
Zobranzan would be the closest, it looks like.
Yep.
I mean, why?
Yeah, we're...
Which
I
is a
don't-
way, isn't it?
Correct. It would be incredibly
No.
unlikely.
I would inquire.
I
With,
don't understand your hexes then. If that's 60, right? Then how far is this?
What?
Araj to Zobranzan.
It's not far.
The fuck is up with your map then?
it's hard to read because there's too much.
No,
Texture.
it's not. I just don't understand the hexes, I guess.
I would
You
inquire.
have 6 sides.
I would inquire with Mulvayas why a group of drow would be with a group of bugbear in the first place.
Because they're slaves.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything with drow that are not drow.
That was going to be my next
In-
question. If I didn't know whether or not they were insignia, is it obvious that the bugbears are slaves?
Yes, it would be pretty obvious.
Are they manacled?
No.
No, they're
Okay.
they're manticore.
They are armed.
Okay.
The bugbears
So
are.
Yes.
They're servants.
Okay.
Fuck them.
Yeah. I mean, if we're able to hold down and just let them pass, otherwise, why engage?
I rage.
Did you say that, yes, there were females?
No
No
females.
females, okay.
Once they're pointing things out to you and everything like that, go ahead and make me one more perception check.
I would like to point out that I feel that my excessive knowledge of the Drow may make up for Troy's complete actual lack of knowledge of the Drow.
True. 26.
That is the guy that you can definitely tell is in charge is wearing a House Malarn badge.
For the listeners,
I believe I believe that House Malarn is the fifth house. No, Mizzrym is the fifth house.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but they are fanatic Loth worshippers.
okay.
Like the other houses kind of look at them like the real churchy people. And
We gotta remember the real churchy people for the Drow involve like bloodletting and
Yeah.
murder and like.
this house takes pride in the people that they have turned into driders. The number of people that they have, the number of driders that they have,
It's like the Westboro Baptist.
that they have basically sacrificed these people to Loth.
It's like the next level
No,
evangelical.
they're cults.
Yeah.
They're super cults.
How many? What's the number of this
13.
group? 13.
Yeah, six drow and seven
bugbears.
bugbears.
Are bugbears considered large?
No, they're goblinoids.
Gotcha.
Bugbears are basically furry goblins.
Gotcha.
Bugbear don't care.
Bigger
I'm
than
thinking
that,
of an
but
owl bear.
Yeah.
Owlbears are a little bigger. I don't know how
Yeah.
much bigger.
They're large.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Fireball.
I can't cast fireball.
I mean, yeah. I don't know.
I mean,
Fireball
how far away are they from us?
Are they in a straight line?
And where are they? Which direction are they headed?
Can I get them? Mr.
They're heading down a worm tunnel.
Toward us?
No.
So again, if we're able to just hold tight and let them go past us, and we don't have to engage them,
You
then we
absolutely
can.
could.
Based on their trajectory, do we think it's possible or probable for them to run into our base camp?
No. You're out ahead of the base camp. They're going like at an angle away from. You guys are crossing paths.
Yeah. I vote let them pass.
Are
Not-
they walking 2 by 2?
No.
Not to
They walk in single file to hide
make
their
the
numbers.
NPCs make the decision, because I'm just trying to get the sense of the group that we're with, though. But like on the average, how would they feel about this group of like
Which NPCs?
the ones that we're with, like our whatever group? Because
Kind of.
I'm with Cody essentially. Like, yes, let's
I
go
think
murder
you
hobo
guys,
this
you
group.
guys are more on your own.
Yes,
Yeah.
it would
The-
be
the
five.
main-
it would
the
be
main-
5 versus 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
the main group of your guys are behind you in like a caravan.
The logistical thing is to leave him alone. I would like to stab something tonight. So if we start with Drow,
Don't
sure
worry,
we
we'll
will.
get there.
No,
We'll get there one way or another.
no. I mean, I'm just
But I
saying.
think being
you know,
vastly outnumbered at this point.
I
you
just
have a smorgasbord. You have to have an appetizer, and if the appetizer is Drow death, I'm okay with that.
What are bugbear difficulties usually?
Let's metagame this. And
Yeah.
Figure out what the CR is on everything.
We would know. I mean, we would know what bugbears are,
I mean,
but I am asking the actual experts of this. Like,
you as a drow would know that these bugbears are fodder. They
Yeah,
are
they will-
they are
they will
poorly
go down
trained
quickly.
slaves that are thrown in front to protect the drow.
yes, if you were going to hit this, we would need to hit this with a spell or something and incapacitate or take out the Drow. Because we could get information, but I don't know what we have in terms of, like, we have brute strength. I'm looking to the people who can cast spells. If there's something we could
There's
do,
like
we
one
could
of
get
us in this
information
group
from
that
this.
can cast spells.
Right. Still waiting on that one.
Okay, but then what's the reciprocation for doing this?
Those are my
Then we have a house that's after us. What's the point?
If we leave no survivors, who are they going to know who did it?
Those are my options.
Nice. That one's usually not great against Drow, just why.
I know, but I was thinking more for
Yeah.
the slaves.
Oh, no. That'd be no problem chewing through that.
So,
Yeah, let's murder the slaves who were pressed into service and are here against their will.
It wasn't a killing. It was not a damage spell. Thank you
Probably
very
better
much.
than sleeping with
got
them
charmed?
against their will, right?
Can you charm the slaves to work for us?
No.
Be a lot easier. What if we just talk to them real nice?
You could free them and liberate them.
Yeah, and then they can work for us for free. We'll feed them.
It's for exposure, right, Lucas? Is that what it is? It's exposure.
Does Lucas know how slavery works?
No.
Lucas bad at math and history, apparently.
They can work for us for free. That's what they're doing right now.
So what are you guys doing?
By the time all this conversation is had, they're down the hall.
Yes, more than likely.
Carry on.
Yeah, we'll let them pass.
Okay.
Nobody here is really... Can we see if this is it? I'm not good at this. Wait, do I have the skill? I keep trying to do things that I can't do. Let me do things my character can do.
What is
Jeff,
it you're trying
survival
to do?
roll.
Okay.
I want to see if this is a frequent path.
Go for it.
13.
From what you can tell, no.
Okay. So it doesn't look like the stone is not worn. I'm not seeing cart trails. They are probably through here not as a regular thing.
From what you know of this area, nobody is through here on the regular.
Got it. Okay. Carry on.
The people who come down here are here for specific reasons for the most part.
Then the next scout who comes through, we will send them back to the base camp and make them aware so they don't set up base camp in this area.
Sounds good.
I mean, if they were carrying an egg, that would make a difference, but I don't think they are, right?
I just want to kill things.
You didn't see any sign of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it to it, Lars.
After about 5 days, you're not far from where the nest should be. One of your scouts comes back to you, says, We've split off. We're trying to find a way around this, but so far we haven't. Up here, there is a cavern with some kind of. I don't know because I don't speak the language, but there's some kind of altercation forming with a bunch of troglodytes. We gotta either go through this or find a way around, and the other scouts have not found a way around it yet and come back.
Is troglodyte a specific language?
Huh? Yes.
It is.
So it wouldn't be undercommon.
Nope. Troglodyte is a language.
I can speak a universal language, and Kira ignites the ignites her.
And now the drow know you're there.
Bring it on, motherfuckers!
So, you guys advance up to this cavern. Mm-hmm. You have an open view. Do we have? Yeah, we do have markers.
I'm really looking forward to the point when you get some terrain, Jeff.
I'm working up to it.
You know,
You got those,
I would.
don't you?
Well, I would no, but what I would like though, honestly, is I've never wanted to use terrain just to like make it look pretty, but elevation.
Yeah.
Right.
Elevation would be cool.
Yeah.
Elevation and like cover and that sort of thing.
Right. It doesn't. I don't need it to be functional, but I need like towers of different sizes, so I could be like, this is a building or this is an outcropping. Because I was watching somebody play Elden Ring, and I was like, you know what? I really miss like fights on elevation, like fights not on flat ground.
Okay, this map is not to scale. This is representative. It is not what is. It is not in total what is actually there.
I demand realism.
Well, this is what you're getting. What is everybody's passive perceptions?
20.
Is 20?
What is
Perception plus 10.
16.
14?
Okay. Well, I don't need to know what Lucas's is. But he's back, so I'll ask him. What's your passive perception?
13.
13. Okay.
Wait. What?
You're not proficient in perception?
I'm not.
Aren't you a rogue?
Yeah, I am. What is it? 10 plus what?
10 plus whatever your perception score is.
Oh, sorry, then it's 16.
16. Okay.
God damn. What's your lockpicking?
It must have been the
3?
one thing
What?
I didn't update when I took a long time creating this character and actually went level by level, and that's probably I just didn't erase it and fix it.
Gotcha. Okay, so you guys come into a raised.
Dais?
I can't talk yet, huh?
Like a dais?
No, not really. The tunnel that you're coming from exits into this cavern, and before you is a steep slope going down into this main cavern. You're up above. You're looking down. You can see what's going on. You see upwards of 40 troglodytes down in this cavern. Over here, there is a raised, like, cliff type thing up on top. There's 2 stalagmites sticking up, and you see a troglodyte, like the sacrifice in the island that's getting thrown into the volcano or whatever, strapped between the 2 stalagmites, and about a half a dozen guards standing around. Everybody give me a nature check, because I don't know what you know about.
Nature?
Yeah. I don't know what you know about troglodytes.
Apparently a lot. I got a 19.
I definitely didn't get that much.
23.
Crit
24.
fail.
I only have a +1.
Cool.
I get a bad luck card. Remind me if anybody gets a natural 20 on a skill or a save.
Ooh, we will.
You see the prisoner, you see the guards standing around, you see one troglodyte on this side of a stream that stands above everybody else. Everybody else has like basic clothes and not much in the way of weapons or anything like that. This guy is big and hulking, has a big ass hammer, and he's yelling and pointing across this stream. It's a stream that runs through the cavern. On the other side, there are about 10 other troglodytes. There's one that is very clearly like a tribal leader type priest, something like that. Does anybody speak troglodyte?
No.
Okay. You got a
23.
23 on your nature check. I don't know how you tell the difference between a male and a female troglodyte. Reptiles don't necessarily have boobs that stick out or anything like that. You know,
Depends on the reptile.
It's the beards.
you know that the prisoner up here is a female. You guys can make me an insight check to have some idea of what's going on here.
19.
Also 19. My third 19 in a row.
14.
14?
It's not going to be better than that.
Okay, 19s. You know that this is some kind of a challenge. Some kind of a challenge to authority. And it looks like the dude challenging has some kind of a prisoner. Beyond that, you don't know the specifics.
Can I see if any of the troglodytes seem to be like talking with their hands, like communicating in not just like a verbal manner?
I mean, there's gesticulation.
Okay.
But
That's it?
yeah.
Okay.
So you're saying that these two groups are sort of arguing, essentially?
Basically, this guy is arguing with this guy.
Okay.
And
And
there's
this guy's the challenger?
this guy is the challenger.
He's got the female prisoner.
Yeah. These guys are when this guy makes a point, you can tell he's pointing and yelling something. It's a weird hissing kind of grunting language. You can see these guys cheer when the chief makes a point.
And the chief is the big, badass, huge guy?
No, the challenger
the
is the big
challenger.
badass.
Got ya.
So you got a prisoner and then just another rando.
A prisoner and guards. There's probably 5 guards up here on the cliff.
Okay.
With your natural, or your not natural 20, your passive perception, you can see here on the side of the cavern where you guys are hiding out, there are stones piled up along both sides. This one you can feel a breeze through. You know that there's something there.
Okay.
But
So-
I think that obviously it had us make an insight check. Would I think that what's going on has anything to do with any kind of like religious?
What did you get?
We
I didn't.
both got 19s.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem religious, no.
Okay. Gotcha.
I would imagine if there's a captive, that's what they're arguing
This is where we're coming in from.
I didn't know if the person was captive for like
Yeah,
a
the-
sacrifice.
This figure here represents you guys.
Okay.
If you go, everybody give me a perception check, just so you know what you can and can't see.
21.
21.
9.
Big old 10.
Sweet. That's a 1. Okay, 21. You can see the remains of a battle on the ground. In between where everybody's milling around and everything like that, you can see some drow bodies on the ground. You can also see dead straight across this cavern, behind where the chieftain's standing, the continuation of the tunnel that you're coming out of. It looks like a worm burrowed through here and went straight through.
Okay.
That's where you're wanting to get to. How do you guys want to handle this? Do you want to go through? Do you want to try and sneak around? Do you want to turn back and find another way?
Is this like a secondary like wall here?
This?
Yeah.
You're basically up here. There's a steep slope going down.
Okay. So we're up above.
Yes, you are up above looking down, and you're in a position where nobody's going to notice you.
But there's a breeze coming through a wall, like we could possibly knock it down and walk through it.
You can also see a tunnel coming out this way, going somewhere else in this cavern.
Does it look like a wormling
Nope.
made
It looks like a part of this cavern.
Okay.
But to get to there, you're going to have to go down on the main floor. With them arguing and everything, a good bunch of stealth checks might get you there.
Sure.
But
I don't know how Powafwi is going to work with the Shield Guardian.
the Shield Guardian does not have a Powafwi.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? What do you want to do? Lucas, what do you want to do?
No, I don't really. I mean, I'm not aware of this other passage. He is, right?
I'm assuming you guys are standing there discussing the situation.
I mean, if we have a possible other passage around this bullshit, then that's fine. Because you said there's a lot more than what we're actually seeing physically.
Yeah, there's about
right?
40 people down there.
That's a lot more people than.
Does anybody have any way to understand the language or anything like that?
I don't know. Guys, anybody got?
I don't think comprehend languages is in my.
I got tongues, bro. That's really early. Like. Really.
It is a spell that you can cast. I didn't know if you had it prepared.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was also referencing a different podcast.
I know.
I didn't see it in my
Is
spell.
troglodyte close to dwarven, elven, abyssal?
No, it's a lot closer to draconic. Like in Volos, if you play a lizard folk, which is basically a troglodyte,
Yeah.
you know draconic instead of troglodyte. Good sandwich?
Yeah, not bad. Cold.
See how it goes tomorrow.
It won't. Or it will.
Or badly, yeah.
Clean your rat out.
Yeah,
Don't
comprehend
need it.
languages isn't actually on either one of my spell lists.
Really?
No shit.
I thought it was a cleric spell.
Nope. Because it's a level 1 divination spell.
Well, fudge.
Unless they've mucked around with stuff and made changes.
Well, they have made a lot of changes to this book.
Yeah.
Actually, that's why they're putting out like a 5.5 book.
There's one called like tongues or something that was
Yeah, tongues is a third level.
is a cleric spell.
Can ritual cast speak with animals?
It's close.
So yeah, comprehend is bard, fighter, rogue,
Yep.
everything but cleric.
Yeah.
Cleric and druid.
What is the physical distance from us to the platform?
Which platform?
The one with the hostage on it.
From the edge of where you're coming in, about 50 feet.
Oh, fine. Can I see that far?
You got dark vision.
No, he's human.
They're goggles of night, I think.
Oh, that's right, you do.
It's 50, 60 feet, something like that. This cavern is dimly lit.
Cool.
I mean, goggles on night 60 feet, so you should be good.
Okay.
But you are saying ultimately the direction we are wanting to go.
They're blocking.
Straight through.
Straight through,
Yes.
I start.
Excuse me. Let's just go. Fuck them.
Kira starts taking her pack off and setting it down.
How obstructed or how loose of a structure is this, like crack in the wall or whatever?
The crack in the wall, with a few minutes of moving stuff, you can see that there is a tunnel that goes this way.
I mean, yeah, I would probably suggest we try to go through
I would agree.
this side tunnels.
Yep, get going.
Cool.
Kira is pulling out her longbow and
Yes,
setting her quiver at her feet.
If you guys don't make a decision, Kira will make it for you.
Oh, no. There's a hostage. The decision has already been made.
It's not our hostage. Are we actually aware that this person is a hostage, though? Like,
They're chained
how would
up.
we know?
He said that they're shackled to stalagmites.
Okay,
Like this.
maybe they're a criminal. What do we know?
Stalactites.
Sorry, whatever.
That's what the insight check was for. You guys got the idea that this guy is holding this person against that guy.
Again, what if it's a criminal, not a hostage?
That's
He's
what
the
you
chief
rolled
of
a high enough
He's the
insight
we
check
know he's the chief.
to discern that it was a hostage.
I'm pulling back on the longbow, Jeff. I'm going to sight at the nearest guard.
The nearest guard
As
or the
you
main guy?
dig through here,
Yeah.
you find a 10-foot tunnel that goes through this wall.
And I'll just urge Kara, hey, let's not get the ire of 40 plus people that we probably can't defeat.
Oh, yeah. We've got the high ground. And besides, half of them are going to be on my side after I take this shot.
That is a fair point.
You don't know that.
Well, we're about to find out.
As long as we don't attack the other side, we might be okay.
Yeah, you don't know.
Are they wearing different colored bands around
That's a
their
lot of
arms so we can
assumptions.
tell them apart?
Are they
Nope.
Bloods and Crips? Is that what we're doing here?
Nope.
Who's wearing red? Who's wearing blue? Oh, I used to be able to do it. I can't do it anymore.
What are you guys doing?
Will the shield guardian fall going down the ramp?
Probably.
What's its athletics score?
If everybody but Kira goes through the tunnel, what happens? Does she follow? Or does she die in battle by herself?
I think you're going to have to try it and find out.
Okay. No, I'm with you. I absolutely say let's go around this if we can.
That was, I think it was in just me and you, right?
What?
He sent me the stats for the shield guardian.
No.
Oh, did I? I thought you had a card for it. Okay, so these guys, at least these two, start going down this little tunnel.
Yeah. I started guiding the rest of our people with us.
They're not with us.
Oh, did I miss that one? I would have started.
Yeah. Or you just missed it while you were looking at your phone.
I haven't looked at my phone since I sat down.
What was it that you asked me?
Athletics.
Means flat roll if it doesn't have a plus.
It's a +4.
Oh, gotcha. Yep.
So, these two start heading down a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Your shield guardian could probably fit down that tunnel, but it's going to make noise.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm about to draw their attention.
What are you guys doing?
I'm waiting to see if the turtle makes a decision or not.
Oh, no. Do what you're going to do.
All right, I fired the first one. I'm going to shoot the guard.
Okay.
Cody just wants to fight things tonight, people at home. So we're
yeah,
just
I
gonna
know.
fight things.
No, it's that thing called
When has Kira ever cared
It's Women's
for anyone
Month,
but
dude.
herself?
It's Women's Month, and she's a shackled woman. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
I think we're going to combat. Can you reach it?
I'm trying. I'm not sure if I should pick it up by the grass.
It's super glued on, so hopefully it won't pop off.
I thought that about the bow earlier too, but
It got
That's
thrown.
probably a much older model.
huh?
It's probably a much older model, though.
What, mine?
Yeah.
No.
No?
That is actually one of the ones that Cody got us for Christmas
How long ago?
a few years, but I just glued it when we were coming back.
Glue it better.
I guess I might have to. Hand me your miniature, Schroeder.
Oh, sorry.
Kira, you got a miniature?
It's over here.
Oh.
So at this point, Kira and Ertlan and the Shield Guardian are still here in this entry cavern.
Okay.
Shadow and Mulvayas. I wanted to call you Boots.
shit.
Boots?
It was the name of his.
My
remember?
tabaxi.
His
Oh,
tabaxi
gotcha.
name, yeah.
Are heading down this secret tunnel.
If he's not going to move and he's absolutely sure she's set on firing, I'm not moving down that tunnel very far.
Also true.
She already shot.
Well, that's why I didn't move you very far.
I mean, if I can't get Vince her gum, I wouldn't be going down.
Right.
You're gonna go around and flank. Go for it.
We don't know where that comes out. It can come out at a different level. We don't know that it comes out on the same level as where they're standing.
No, you have no idea where it comes out. So,
I just see him standing at the tunnel.
If I hear a bow go, "Phoom," I'm going, all right, turn back. We're fighting. Are you shooting one of those people, or are you shooting the main dude that's talking?
main dude that's
I would
talking
just
or one
fucking
of the
shoot
guards?
the guy that's talking.
One of the guards that's next to the woman who's chained up.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Okay.
I don't get any sort of surprise attack.
You will. That surprise attack takes place on the first round, and they don't get actions that round.
I rolled good.
I feel good.
Let us know when you're ready.
Troy.
23.
It's just plus dex, not plus dex and initiative. Or
Lucas?
proficiency, right?
Correct. 17.
Modified 20.
Grady.
3.
Did you roll a 1 again?
Yep. It's an initiative roll.
That's a skill check.
Still a skill check. It's a dex check.
I don't agree.
I don't give a shit.
Did you just not read it that way?
Roll a different dice.
No. I'm just wanted to. I chose to not agree.
Play that way.
I mean, you got people like refuting science on a daily basis. I can say I don't agree, Jeff, and host a podcast and have people send me money to not agree with Jeff.
We may need a bottle of Woodford.
Nah.
Please don't. I have to drive home tonight.
Okay. This is going to be a surprise round. Nobody down there has any idea that you're up here. Troy, you're up first.
Wait, does she get her shot first, right? And then he goes?
No, because he's treating it as a round for all of us. So.
Yes, that's how surprise rounds work.
Okay, fair enough.
I really want to do something dickish, but I don't want Cody to hate me.
Play the game. Play the game. Play the game.
Make the call that Mulvayas would make.
Oh, love.
Mulvayas is pretty dickish.
He is drow.
Racist.
He's a drow who has
That's pretty
come to the surface to live as a
You literally
hero.
just said he's got to be a dick. He's a drow.
It's a drow who's come to the surface to live as a hero in the image of his hero, Dritzt.
Fucking killed my sister for this shit.
He's been driven crazy by a gem.
It was your choice.
No, it wasn't. I reached into a bag and grabbed a gem that I didn't know was there.
Yeah. What you gonna do, Troy? I promise. Either way, I'm not gonna be mad at you.
I mean, you're not going to be mad at me, no. Grandpa Grumpy over there might.
He's had his sandwich. He's not gonna be as grumpy now. He's got his iced tea.
It amped him up. Didn't you notice? Now he's like awake.
No, that's the beer. I mean, I'm going next.
No, I wouldn't do that.
He would do it to Cody. He wouldn't do it in game.
I'm just curious of what you're actually thinking.
Cutting his string. But then that would, completely disable her weapon. I would not do that.
No, you guys would have extra bowstrings and stuff. That shit breaks all the time.
Yes, but that's probably not in the middle of a supposed combat.
How many rounds does it take to restring a bow?
Probably a rule in there somewhere. Start looking.
Yeah. If she is taking aim at one of the guards, I'm taking aim at that guy.
Okay. So, back out here.
Shield Guardian can walk through us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk through a friendly square.
Skills are.
Can you just roll in a ball and just roll down there?
This is going to be funny as hell. I honestly did not expect you guys to just
Seriously.
charge into him.
Can the guardian just roll into a ball and just roll down and just fucking...
He's not Samus.
Get a 7-10 split out of it?
Probably not.
That probably hit. 22?
Which one are you aiming at? The big
man.
guy.
Big man on campus.
22 will hit.
Nice.
I was really personally worried about the hostage, but you do you.
Yeah, you're taking care of
I
it.
mean, he's in charge, so...
He sees you aiming at a guard.
If he's no longer in charge...
12. No,
12?
10. Sorry.
10 points of damage.
I did Lucas math.
Heh. Sucker.
Oh, that's right. I'm not a Tempest Cleric.
Just now remembering that?
No, the other one's a...
18, yes.
the
You should
one
be
I made
rolling
for
with
the
advantage,
thing is a
too.
Tempest Divine Soul.
Well,
That's fair.
I'm a Grave Domain Cleric.
let me roll that for my first one.
I took it so that I could...
That's no better. What is that? 22.
Okay.
For 8 damage.
Okay. You see the big burly champion take 2 shots from arrows, stumble forward, and then turn to look. Still a surprise round. Everybody's going to get their turn, but they officially know you're here.
Okay.
So Schroeder, what are you doing?
Before I take my turn, I'm marching the Shield Guardian down.
He gets to right here, rolling athletics. I want to see what happens.
If
Worst
he
case
rolls
scenario, he becomes
forward.
half cover.
The worst case scenario, he falls down.
Yeah, and then laying on his side is half cover.
I mean, can't he just slide down and
Down he
become-
goes.
Is that a 1?
Yes, it is.
Man.
Fucking A.
Can you guys stop doing that?
So hang on.
I
gotta
even
see
You
what
should
I've
probably
got.
read some of those. You got 4 of them now. Fortuitous circumstance. It doesn't happen. Can I use that for that?
I don't know.
I don't know. What's it say?
I don't know. It's a,
Well, fucking read it, Lucas.
You read it earlier.
I don't know whether or not that made the cut because we changed some things.
No, you just have to do
Yes,
what the
let's
card
talk about
says.
No. Well, I mean, it doesn't say anything specific about rolls. It's just that
It's
last
luck.
Right.
the very part at the end says any manner of lucky happenstance.
Yeah, so he tumbles and then pops right back up on his feet.
Okay. Dude's good.
If you want to use that, that's fine. I'm happy. I'm fine with that.
It's one less card you have.
No, it's not.
No,
I
he
still
made the
failed.
roll.
Oh, well, then don't worry about it.
Yeah.
then. If it's not going to negate the 1, then don't worry about it.
No, he goes tumbling down, and he.
If I was going to use this, then I would say he tumbles down and hits the guy on the big guy
It's like Willy Wonka walking down
and does
down
damage.
to the gate and rolls and pops back up.
Yeah.
Except without the popping back up. More of the.
Comes up in a charge. Yeah.
Bugger.
What is that guy's name?
Fred.
Okay, Lucas, you're up.
No, I still have my turn.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, you guys are on this. You and the Guardian on the same turn.
Yeah. So there's how many people around this?
Yeah, because we don't have
Hostage.
all the pieces out, right?
There's about 25 here. There's about 5 up here. There's about 10 back there.
And we don't want to hurt these guys. We want to hurt these guys.
Right. But like, how close are they to her? The one who's strung
Which
up,
one?
the hostage. Isn't it a female?
Which
hostage?
ones?
He said hostage.
Yes, up here by the hostage, there's 5 guys.
Right. How close are they to the hostage who's strung up?
Yes, these 5 guards are surrounding the hostage.
Okay.
Here, there's 4 more. Put them somewhere. So he knows
No,
where.
because
they're
I'm
at.
not.
He's
I'm
trying
not.
to do
I'm,
area of effect.
I'm,
That's all.
I'm
Yeah.
not keeping.
He's trying to make
track
sure
of-
he doesn't hurt the hostage.
You're going to put the hostage in it if you drop
Yeah,
it on
right.
the
That's the thing. He wants to make sure he doesn't hurt the hostage. I get what
Gotcha.
he's going for.
I thought I'd have more time to think about what I was actually going to do.
Well, luckily we can edit this. It's an audio show.
Yes,
Yeah. How far is the big dude from us?
this dude.
Yeah.
He's about 60 feet.
Should have rode the Shield Guardian down.
I should have.
Legolas style.
Yeah.
Master Blaster.
Right.
You have a shell just right on your back.
That is true.
I have a. It's more of a spiky shell.
We just throw you like a
I've
doki,
seen plenty of Mario Brothers games.
throw you like a doki shell.
Yeah. Okay. There's a bunch of dudes in the middle, right?
Yeah, right down in here.
Okay, then I'm just
Including the
going
big
to cast an ice storm. Is the big guy surrounded by it, by everybody, or is he like
No,
off to a corner?
He is over here by the raised section. These guys are in the middle between him and this group.
And what's the range between him and them? His big group of people. I've got another. I'm trying to figure out where to cast an area of effects.
Yes, how big is your area of effect?
20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Okay, so you could hit a good chunk of these guys and him.
That's why That's what I'm trying to hit as many people as possible.
Okay.
That's
You
what
do that.
You do the thing.
Yep.
It's probably a save, I imagine, rather than.
Yep. Everybody got to make a deck save.
Yeah, because you got to make 20 some odd deck saves.
You know what? I can tell it 20d6 or 20d20.
Yep.
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 D6.
Yeah, D6, that's fine.
D6. Yep.
Go ahead.
What's their plus?
Doesn't matter.
0.
D6. They all fail.
I'm pretty sure 4 of them made it. What's your DC?
6. Is it? DC is just
8 plus wisdom plus proficiency.
8 plus 4 plus.
You just raised your wisdom, didn't you?
No,
Oh,
we
no,
did
not
not.
yet. Not
Yeah.
yet.
So it's 8 plus 7, so 15.
15?
Yeah.
Oh. So.
You thought it was 16.
Yes. 6 of them made it.
Okay.
How much damage did you do?
I'll deal 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a failed save, and half as much on a successful one.
Yes, how much is that?
48 and 46.
8.
That's pretty good.
That ain't bad at all.
What was that, 17? 11 plus... No.
11 plus 8 is 19.
19.
19 plus your 8.
Yeah. So 27 total damage to everybody who failed.
You wipe out about half of a tribe.
Damn.
They're troglodytes.
Our title track, Elders, is provided by Sleep for the Weary off their debut album, Nocturnes. Learn more about the band at sleepfortheweary.com. Want to continue the conversation? Find us on Facebook at Fans of the Rancor's Brothel or on Twitter at Rancors_Brothel. Need more actual play episodes? Find over 1,000 individual episodes at our website, rancorsbrothel.com. Thank you for listening. Much love, and keep circulating the tapes.
Tidal waves when it's your